Now I got something to show you, and it's gonna be something momentous. Excellent reviewer is here to talk again about another trending topic. Now, let's wind the clocks a few months ago when we first heard that 4 major names from New Japan Pro Wrestling had just been signed to the WWE. Now, what were your initial reactions? Even though, despite what you think, first of all, with the 4 men, Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles, and Gallows and Anderson, these 4 men have been shown a lot since debuting on the main roster. Well, I'm here to look at something in particular that these 4 men have in common. I'm here to look at how they have been treated since joining the WWE. First, let's talk about my favorite one of the 4 from New Japan, Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know Shinsuke's history in Japan. I don't know anything before his time in WWE, but from what I've seen of Shinsuke in WWE, he's just literally fucking amazing. Shinsuke Nakamura debuted on April 1st, 2016 at NXT TakeOver Dallas against none other than Sami Zayn in a spectacular match that they had, and there was just so many great moves and offenses between everybody. And since then, he has yet to lose a match, competing against greats like Austin Aries and Finn Balor and just about any other great name in NXT. And not to mention, last Saturday, he did something that was phenomenal. He beat Samoa Joe for the NXT Championship in one hell of a slobber knocker of a match. So, Nakamura, I think personally, has been treated very well, just like he should be treated very well in this roster since joining the WWE. He's been treated phenomenally, and he's like my spirit animal. He's my spirit animal, and I actually named my hamster after him, which you can look at him right now. Now we move on to the tag team of Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows. Look, we all know that Gallows and Anderson have had huge success in Japan, becoming multiple tag team champions over there and being a strong and dominant force. But can the same be said for them in WWE? On April 11, 2016, Gallows and Anderson made their debut on Raw, attacking Jimmy and Jey Uso, and basically that's been one of their only career highlights. Basically, I mean, they basically since joining have been reduced to playing goons to AJ Styles, but now that he's gone, they're basically on their own, fumbling to do whatever they want, and they usually come out on the losing end of things, and they didn't even win the tag team titles at SummerSlam. And sure, the Doctor skit was pretty fucking hilarious, but that's not enough to regain them as a dominant, formidable force. Because, look, when Carl Anderson faced John Cena by himself, now Carl Anderson had a history of being a formidable one-on-one singles competitor, but John Cena absolutely destroyed him. He destroyed him, taking away all credibility that he had as a singles competitor. He has to stay as a tag competitor, and it's just, it doesn't work. And John Cena, no wonder the club doesn't like you, because you bury everybody. But based on what I've said, we can pretty much come to the conclusion that no, Gallows and Anderson have not been treated well since joining the WWE at all. Now, the final person that WWE signed from New Japan Pro Wrestling all those glorious months ago was none other than the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Now, if you don't know him, you must be living under a rock or have not seen TNA. But then again, no one watches TNA anymore. At first, there were heavy rumors of him joining the WWE. There have always been rumors, but nothing really solid came until January 24th, 2016, the Royal Rumble match. After Roman Reigns had gotten rid of Rusev, number 3 comes in, none other than AJ Styles. And he's had a phenomenal run. I mean, he lasted quite a bit in the Royal Rumble before getting eliminated by Kevin Owens. And since that faithful day, he feuded with Chris Jericho, and he even got a WrestleMania match at WrestleMania against Chris Jericho. Yeah, who would have thought? Not to mention, this Sunday, well, not this Sunday, last Sunday, he defeated John Cena cleanly at SummerSlam. Now, clearly that has to say something, that WWE are willing to put their faith in AJ Styles, because he just beat the face that runs the place, Mr. Mr. Super Cena, who never, ever loses, and not to mention, he lost cleanly. So, things have been going pretty phenomenal for AJ Styles. Overall, 2 out of 4 ain't that bad, with Shinsuke and AJ taking the cake out of the 4. I mean, with the exception of Gallows and Anderson, the New Japan Pro Wrestlers signees have been treated phenomenally well, as they should be, because they are the biggest stars that we happen to have, and both Shinsuke and Styles have culminated in a huge following, except for Gallows and Anderson, because no one really likes Gallows and Anderson. Well, that's been it for this episode of the Excelente Reviewer. Thank you so much for watching this video. I thank you every single time that you watch this video. Just thank you for giving me and allowing me the time of day just by you clicking on this video. And you're just so phenomenal. And if you want to continue to be phenomenal, you make sure you hit that like button. You hit that share button, and not to mention you press that subscribe button. If you have any comments about this video, you leave them in the comments section. I welcome any and all comments. Well, oh, forgot to say, stay tuned every single Thursday, because every single Thursday are when brand new videos are posted onto my channel that I can share to you, the glorious people of the world. My name is Samuel V, aka the Excelente Reviewer, and I will see you all as soon as I can.